Packalorian.
Okay. For people that don't know who the Packalorian is, who is the Packalorian?
Yeah, the Packalorian is just some nerd guy that developed his passion for Star Wars and the Packers, blended them together, had the crazy idea to get a custom helmet done, wore it to one of the training camps one day. Happened to be when the Patriots were in town for training camp, and one of the news affiliates from Boston actually came up to me and wanted to do a story, and just thought that was the craziest thing ever, right? Because here I am, just a local guy wearing a silly helmet. What I found out is the players that are coming by, hey, I like that, hey, I like that. Different fans coming up, taking pictures with me, things like that. It was about 3 years ago. It's kind of snowballed from there. I've added a few things along the way to jazz it up even more. Really found a community of family with the other Packers superfans. Never thought that I would land in that segment, because there's so many other great fans that have been doing this for a lot longer than I have, that have paved the way, that have been doing this 20 or 30 years plus. So to be accepted into that community, I'm very humbled by that, and just can't wait to see where it goes from here.
Yeah, you mentioned the merge of being a Star Wars fan and a Packers fan. Where did that Packers fandom begin, and when did that start?
Actually, this is a little embarrassing because I wasn't born in Wisconsin. So, born in Ohio, and it was very easy to give up the Marvin Lewis era Bengals when I moved here to Wisconsin. So, immediately, became a Packers fan when I moved here. Being able to be 10 minutes away from Lambeau, driving by it every day, very, very surreal kind of thing. Something that we take for granted in Green Bay, that iconic stadium, everything that it means to the community, not just the community, but the state. It's pretty cool to be able to be right there.
And that was honestly something that I tried not to take for granted, like every single day, because I remember our old station was by Lambeau Field, and every day not taking for granted, like, this is a really cool experience, because across the street you have someone's backyard, you have houses. Then here you have the most iconic sports venue, one of the most iconic sports venues
in the world.
And with that, that's a great transition into the Packers overall. Do you have any favorite Packers moments?
Well, there's always opportunities where you get to meet certain players and things like that. I remember when Evan Williams, he was a rookie, and I was meeting some of the players coming in from training camp practice, taking a selfie with one of the players. He comes running up, hey, wait, let me in that. To be able to have a player want to take a picture with me instead of me asking that. A few of the other Hall of Famers and Super Bowl people that I've met them, they've enjoyed taking pictures too. That's very humbling for me, because these are the people that make it the reason that I do what I do. So to be able to just rub elbows every now and then, I'm very fortunate. Definitely consider myself lucky.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. And obviously, with the Packers memorabilia, it also serves into one of the oldest rivalries in all of sports, Bears-Packers. Do you have any favorite Bears-Packers in-game moments as well, or memories?
I mean, the most recent just stings a little bit, right? When we intercepted the ball to end the first game, and then they scored on us at the end this year. The past games, they matter, but this one is big. I think that this game holds more meaning than it has in a while, because the last time that we won the Super Bowl, we were a 7 seed, and we went through the Bears first on our road to taking it all. So that's what we're going to do again this year.
Yeah. Is that the message to the team? Just rallying behind history, but also the moment is now?
Absolutely. We've had some struggles. They've had some injuries. I know everybody's concerned about Micah Parsons being out. A lot of fans, they kind of called for the end of the season, okay, well, it's over. But there's more than one player, and Micah was a huge part of the success that we had, no doubt. Right. But the players that have been putting the work in, day out, they live for these moments. And we got there. Now we have the opportunity, just one game at a time, climb that ladder and hold up the Lombardi Trophy, bring it back to Green Bay. So that's what we're excited about. That's what's going to happen.
Yeah, and as we prepare for that game, I know, like you mentioned, a lot of fans are excited to see you as well, and I can't help but I think it's just a crazy thing that I'm like looking at like the mask and everything like that. Can you sort of explain what goes into all of this, getting prepared, especially on a game day, all the gear that you're wearing?
Yeah, it just depends on the weather, to be honest, right? For a training camp, it's just how can I stay as cool as possible. But then for the cold games, how many layers can I get on and still have the same look? You know, sometimes you got to layer up with the hoodies and things like that, making sure that I've got the mask really wiped down really well, because temperatures, weather, all that kind of stuff, it'll fog me up really bad sometimes. It's kind of hard enough to walk around without it being fogged up, but once it starts getting that, it makes it impossible sometimes. I don't like taking the helmet off in public, of course, you know, but sometimes you have to. Kind of hard to eat and drink. But yeah, you just get layered up, you put everything on. It's kind of a surreal thing as I'm getting ready. You know, you transform from just this everyday person into somebody where people want to come up and take pictures with you. Being able to be there every game, every home game, to before the game, take pictures with all the fans as they're coming in, helping get them pumped up, ready for the game, adding a different level of excitement that maybe would not be there without the other super fans, you know, there. It just adds another element of what the Packers are all about.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you see the green and gold, people wearing jerseys. You don't see too many people wearing, you know, Packalorian gear as well. So I'll end off with this. What does it mean to you to be one of the most iconic super fans that the Packers have?
Really, I don't believe that I am. There's others that have paved the way. You know, Jeff, that's Tundra Man. You know, St. Vince, those kind of guys. Just to be able to be around them is an honor. So for you to say that, thank you, but I really don't view myself in that way. Maybe someday, maybe after I've been doing this another 10, 15 years, I can maybe consider that as an honest statement, but I don't think that I'm there yet.
Yeah. But to many people's eyes, you are, and so I know that speaks a lot to your passion and dedication to that. So appreciate you. Thank you for coming to Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Yeah, let's go Pack, go.
Go Pack, go. There you go.